Hello, my name is Justin Ellers, and we're here at the shop of Scott Williams, and he's going to just talk to us a little bit about what he does and how the barbershop is almost like a community within a community.
How you doing, Justin?
Hey, I'm doing well. Thank you for being with us.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I've heard a lot of good things about you. So.
All right. Fade you up.
Sounds good.
Ball fade or just a light fade?
Just a light fade would be good.
And leave the top alone, all right?
Yes, sir. How long have you been doing this?
I started cutting. I came in here and started with my dad in May of 1992.
Okay. Wow. When did your dad start this shop?
He started this shop here in the very end of 1959, very beginning of 1960.
What would you say is the biggest change you've seen over the years?
Well, at least in the ethnic barbershop. Like you see on the movies, Coming to America or Barbershop with Ice Cube. It's not just about cutting hair, it's about taking care of the community. But I'm beginning to see taking care of the community is falling, it's leaving. It's leaving the barbers. Not all, but a lot of them, it's just about cutting the hair and collecting the money and moving the people through. But it's kind of like, I'm a lot older than you, but there was Sesame Street. There's a portion on there. These are the people in the neighborhood. That's what it's about. It's not about cutting hair. I came in here to cut with my dad. The first week, I remember it was cutting. There's all kinds of stuff going on. He was laughing at me, I could tell. But I didn't say nothing, and one day he was really laughing. I said, "What you laughing at?" Now when it died down, he was laughing. I said, "Come here. You thought cutting hair in the ethnic shop was about cutting hair." He said, "That's the last thing you're gonna be doing. You're gonna be someone's dad, counselor, hero, supporter. People come to the shop for help. And sometimes you can, and sometimes you can't. A lot of times it's about money, but you can't help all the time. So you gotta be an advocate to let them know where they can go to get help."
Yeah.
This used to be a very rough area when I first started cutting hair. And wasn't too many whites around, and I've seen it changed. Where before, they had to be someone from the neighborhood or they had to walk in with someone of color. It was rough around here. It's kind of like over on Wells Street with blacks going over there. It was rough. But the demographics in Fort Wayne have changed. I have a lot of Caucasian customers who walk in here now, who live in the area. Before we got the board up there showing haircuts. I used to only have an ethnic one. Now I got an ethnic and a Caucasian, where Hispanic, and there you got the same haircuts. People call up, because they're used to it. "Hey, can you cut my hair? I'm white," or "I'm this and that." Like, if you got money, I can cut your hair. That's like a mechanic working on a Ford, but not a Chevy. He's not a businessman if he can't do that. There's customers that come in where women have the kids and the fathers ain't doing what they're supposed to be doing. But I'm old school. I came from a time where if I was at your house and did something wrong, your parents could spank me. And my parents, I didn't want them to find out because it was gonna be they wasn't gonna get in your parents' face because they know they was raising me. They was gonna give me another spanking. It's like, I'm sorry to say, when you first came in, I had to correct you on how you came in my shop.
That's true.
Because we came from a time, if I would have walked in this shop when I was your age, and didn't greet everybody, that was a butt whooping. Or definitely, I was gonna be spoken to, and that's why I corrected you, because one day, you're gonna go in and represent yourself somewhere. Whether you know the people or not, always greet yourself. Always state who you are.
There's a common saying, it takes a village to raise a child, and you believe that the barbershop is almost a village.
It is a village. The neighborhood's a village, and it doesn't make a difference, white, black, or whoever comes in. You should be able to take care of the village. I went through a divorce not too long ago, so it's not being perfect, but I'm there for my kids. I'll be there for her if she needs it. I'm not perfect, but it's just looking after folks, looking after folks. This is about the best job I've ever had. I've been a fireman. I drove concrete trucks. I've had some real good jobs, but this is the best one because I help people all the time. And there's been times I've been down, Justin, real down. And someone I helped, or someone at that time, would come and thank me. It's like the Lord knew I needed it at the time, and I didn't even know who they were.
Can you talk a little bit about how when someone is in the barber seat, how you have an opportunity to be able to tell them about the good gospel and how that's just played out over the years?
No, it's never played out. Gospel's never going to change. People change, but the gospel doesn't never change. Man changes things. I'm a little bit different guy. I believe the church, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 churches in here. Now, whether we're on one accord, I'm not sure. Excuse me for a minute. Jesse and Sons. I'll call you right back. See, it's busy like that, you know? People calling, that wasn't for a cut, someone needing help. But I know.
Wow.
That's why, you know, they'll get a phone call back. But sometimes not helping people is helping them. Being in here, being around real men, white and black, and listen to what they did right and wrong, it teaches you.
Since this is the majority of the clients are African American, do you guys get it often into topics of politics, and does this become sort of a learning a learning center?
When you're in barbering school, the first thing they teach you, and probably taught Jason here, you are not supposed to talk about religion or politics in the shop. That's the first thing everybody wants to talk about. So you throw that out the window. I just learned one thing though from the older men. It's okay to disagree, just don't be disagreeable. There's people who come in here, never even say the word Jesus or whatever, but they walk. I see the light. Then there's people who come in, I'm a Christian. I'm like, oh, I didn't ask you, so why are you trying to tell me? Christianity, sometimes I don't even like using the word Christianity. I say that because it means Christ-like, and I'm not Christ-like. I'm trying to be there. I wake up every day to try to be a better Scot. But one thing I know, strong men are the ones that will help God bring the kingdom back. Strong, righteous, Christian men. I try my best to do what he directs me, and if I do, even though I don't understand it, it comes back around right. Well, how'd you like that?
Wow, thank you for the haircut. It looks really good.
Justin, thanks for coming in, man.
Man, you have a gift.
No, you have a gift. It's just, you gotta find it.
You got to find it, huh?
Yeah, and you got more than one gift. You'll find it.